Most people get this wrong when trying to clone their voice with MiniMax. They rush through the recording process, upload poor quality audio, and then wonder why the AI voice sounds robotic or inaccurate. Here's the truth no one tells you. Voice cloning quality depends less on the software and more on the audio sample you provide. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to clone your voice using MiniMax, how to improve voice quality, and the biggest mistakes you need to avoid in 2026. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is create or log into your MiniMax account. Once inside the dashboard, look for the AI voice or voice cloning section. This is where most people fail immediately. They upload random audio clips recorded in noisy environments. For example, Alex tried cloning his voice using a low-quality phone recording with background fans running. The final AI voice sounded distorted and unnatural. So before uploading anything, record a clean voice sample. Use a quiet room. Speak clearly. Avoid echo, traffic noise, keyboard sounds, or music in the background. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You do not necessarily need expensive equipment. Even a modern smartphone microphone can work well if the room is quiet and your speech is clear. But here's the problem. Many users speak too fast or too flat during recording. The AI learns from your pacing, tone, and pronunciation. So speak naturally, like you're talking to a real person. Now in a minute, I'll show you how to make the cloned voice sound even more realistic. But first, let's finish the setup. After recording your sample, upload the audio file into MiniMax. Some versions of the platform may ask for a minimum recording length. Usually, longer and cleaner samples produce better voice accuracy. Once uploaded, MiniMax processes the audio and generates your cloned voice profile. And this part is important. Some platforms require voice verification or consent confirmation before activation. This helps prevent unauthorized voice cloning. Now here's where many users get confused. After the clone is ready, you still need to test and fine-tune the output. For example, Jake generated his first AI voice and immediately thought something was wrong because it sounded too monotone. But after adjusting pacing and adding punctuation inside the text prompt, the voice became much more natural. That's a huge tip many beginners miss. Punctuation affects AI speech, rhythm, style. Shorter sentences usually sound cleaner too. Now let's talk about realism. If you want your cloned voice to sound more human, avoid feeding the AI giant blocks of text without pauses. Break content into smaller sentences. Use commas naturally. And test different emotional tones if MiniMax supports them. But here's the problem. Many people expect perfect results instantly. Voice cloning usually improves after multiple tests and refinements. Now here's another important thing. Always use AI voice cloning responsibly. Never imitate someone else without permission, and avoid misleading or deceptive content. That's extremely important in 2026 as AI audio becomes more realistic. So to summarize, record clean audio, upload a high-quality sample into MiniMax, test your cloned voice carefully, and fine-tune punctuation and pacing for more natural results. If this video helped you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more AI tutorials, creator tools, and tech guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.